Hey guys, this is Larknok1/AKW and today I'm bringing you a 25-6 free-for-all deathmatch on Precipice in Conduit 2. As you can see, I'll be using the shotgun mostly, mixing that in with the USB, of course. There's also a couple of super kills with the Scar that we'll get around to talking about later. Anyways, today I'd like to talk about iC0NB0Y first, and his machinima plans. If you don't know him already, iC0NB0Y is one of the biggest Wii first-person shooter commentators. And this video is actually dedicated to him and his recent challenge to get Wii gamers on machinima. And if you don't know what machinima is, it's kind of a channel where they have all these gameplays, etc., commentators, but it's all grouped together on one channel, and so basically tons of people subscribe to it, and tons of people get views, etc. Anyways, iC0NB0Y, yeah, he's been trying to get the Wii and Wii gamers on machinima, which it hasn't been on, and honestly I think it should be on. So I'll post his channel link below in the description, so make sure to check out his channel and subscribe to him. While you're at it, don't feel cautious to show that subscribe button, and that is mine. Some love. And now onto the main commentary for this video. It's going to be about the Conduit 2 metagame. First of all, if you don't know what a metagame is, it's a term used to describe how the majority of players play a game. In Conduit 2, the metagame is pretty broad, with quite a lot of usable options, but there's definitely some better ones that I'll get around to talking about later in this video. Actually, we'll talk about it now. The first one is the Scar. In the first week of Conduit 2, the Scar saw a lot of use, mainly because it was one of the 2 starter weapons that you didn't have to work for at all to get. That is, along with the SPAS, but the Scar definitely had some advantages over the SPAS, and really obvious ones. First of all, the Scar is definitely by far one of the most versatile weapons in the entire game. It's super good up close. It only takes 5 shots to an unarmored target if you have both ballistics focus and ballistics improvement on to get a kill. It's rapid fire, hip firing. It's rather accurate, so definitely it's crazy up close. And if you scope in, it's still really good because it's bolt action. It's not bolt action. It's semi-automatic fire. Down the scope. The scope's pretty accurate. Honestly, I've gotten some pretty good super kills with the Scar scope. It's honestly not bad. A lot of people complain about the aiming down the sight in Conduit 2. I mean, it's not as fluid as in Call of Duty, but it's still usable. I really don't have any problems with it. So yeah, that's definitely the most used gun still, because of how versatile it is. As for other well-used guns, because that's what the metagame describes, the most highly used stuff, you're going to see a lot of hive cannons when you play Conduit 2. And for good reason, because the hive cannon, it has 100 shots to a clip. Its reload is super fast, so right there you have an LMG basically that can be reloaded rather quickly. It's going to kill you in 10 shots if you're unarmored and you have ballistics focus and ballistics improvement on, so that means up to 10 kills per clip if you're 100% accurate. And also the other thing is, it does stay actually rather accurate. In fact, it's more accurate than the Scar, I think, which makes it an extremely viable option to get tons of kills, and it's kind of cheap in that regard. So honestly, what I think should be done with that is they should decrease the size of that clip a little bit, decrease the power of the hive cannon a little bit, and I think that'll be pretty good for the hive cannon. It'll fix it up. So yeah. And then as for other abused guns, every now and then you'll run into someone using the TPC launcher, which is the semi-automatic grenade launcher type gun in Conduit 2. It fires blue plasma projectiles that explode after bouncing once. The alternate fire of it is to lay 4 mines down, but it only takes 3 to kill on any target. So as far as the TPC launcher goes, my main issue with it is the ability to shoot all 4 rounds in the clip in under like 2 seconds, which honestly is kind of cheap considering, like I said, 3 is going to kill, and it is an explosive weapon, so you can deal massive amounts of damage to that very quickly, and it's a little unfair. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about the TPC launcher. Other weapons, the Shrieker. The Shrieker was a bigger issue earlier in the game because of how many people used it, because of how similar it was to like a rocket launcher due to the alternate fire, which can now fire straight exactly where you point. It does deal a lot of damage, and it is very effective if you have explosive focus and explosives improvement on. But that does suck up 2 of pretty important perks. So if you run out of trigger ammo, you're pretty much screwed. But the trigger isn't very much of an issue nowadays. Most of its use has been replaced by the SPA, which honestly was definitely one of the most annoying weapons in Conduit 1. And I was optimistic when Conduit 2 came out about the SPA, but I'm getting a little more pessimistic about it because of kind of the combinations I've been seeing lately. Just different people using like ammo belt in combination with explosives focus and explosives improvement. It's a really douchey tactic to get tons of kills. Along with that, you also have those people that use ammo salvage and get a rocket after every kill. It's also another douchey tactic. But yeah, I think this is the end of this video. Yeah, that's definitely my last kill right here. I got a kill fest right there as the game ends. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. What else is there to talk about? I think quickly before this video ends, I can quickly talk about and touch up on ARC clips users. Kind of the stuff they in combination with stealth. You got blinding powder, all that mixes together for a really douchey combo. I'll touch on that in later videos, I guess. But this is the end of the video. See you guys later. Don't forget to comment, favorite, like this, and subscribe. See you guys later, and props to iC0NB0Y. His link below.